Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Kat and today I'm going to be replying to one of my biggest pen pals, Heather from Moshi Bujo. We have been pen paling since probably 2020 and I'm just now replying to her 2023 letter, and I'm going to be using this sticker sheet from Sticky Club, and everything that I'll be using for her letter and all of my discount codes are going to be in the description box below. So if you need information about anything on this pen pal letter, it's going to be linked in the description below. So Heather and I actually met online, I think it was before the pandemic, and we really hit it off because of our shared interests, and I feel like I really loved her personality and how she talked and how polite she was. And she's older than me, so I've always saw her as like a mother inspiration for me when it comes to business, running my shop, content. She's a main inspiration when it comes to bullet journal themes and her art in general. I really love her art and talking to her about that. And so we've been pretty close, and actually 2 years ago we met in real life here in Portugal. She came to Lisbon with her partner and we actually met in real life, and it was really fun. And so now I'm kind of replying to her letter to update her on everything that it's been going out with my life in these past couple of months, since this letter that she sent me is from August 2023 and I'm just now replying to it more than a year later. So yeah, I don't think this ever happened to me. Like, I normally don't forget about pen pals, but it happened, so it's never too late to reply to your pen pal, I guess. And for the theme for her letter, I decided to use a sticker sheet from Sticky Club. Everything about this sticker sheet is going to be linked down below, as well as the original creator of it, because I got this sticker sheet from Sticky Club, and you can use my code catsplanner for 10% off at Sticky Club. They are a sticker subscription where you just pay monthly to have sticker sheets delivered to your door, and I feel like it's one of the best subscriptions ever, just because it's cool to have sticker sheets at your door and they are normally surprises, so that's even better. And for her letter, I'm also using one of the products from my own shop. I'm getting inspiration from the pink scrapbooking sets that I have now available on my shop. They have a bunch of different themes, but I picked up the pink one just because it will match better with the sticker sheet. And I have a lot of pink stationery and I love doing monochromatic pen pal letters, so I thought that it would be the perfect theme to do for Heather. I think it matches really well with her aesthetic, and I think she would love it since she made a purple one for me, the letter that I'm just replying to. So I'm using a lot of stickers and different sticker sheets here in this letter, and I'm obviously starting with the envelope because I always start with the envelope. For me, in a pen pal letter, the envelope is just the main inspiration and the baseline of the theme for the pen pal letter, so I'm always starting with the envelope, and I'm using a lot of different papers, stickers, and different ephemeras, and a couple of washi tapes that are available on the washi tape samples grab bags from my shop as well. And I'm also using some quote stickers that are also from my shop. I recently came out with sticker packs of autumn quotes, but this quote that you see that it's written "You are made of magic" is from my inspirational quotes sticker sheet. So I'm going to link every product that I'm using here in the description box if you want to check it out. And if you're watching this video this weekend, I'm going to have a 20% off sale on your second item if you buy a pink product from my shop. So you can use code PINKPENPAL on my shop on the selected items that are going to be on my website on the first page. So you can get 20% off on the second item that you purchased just this weekend until the end of Tuesday. So if you've been eyeing a product from my shop but are too afraid or it's too expensive for you, now it's the time to purchase it because it's 20% off an entire product. So make sure you use code PINKPENPAL at checkout. Now, with the envelope made, I could start on her actual letter paper, and I'm using some Muji paper because I feel like it's the simplest and the pretty one to use on letters. I actually love this paper so much. It's kind of expensive, but it's totally worth it. And I'm adding the same type of washi tapes and stickers on her letter. Even though I like to keep my letter paper simple, I don't really enjoy to have my letter paper filled with stickers, so I'm just keeping it a little simple, and I'm writing her name at the top of the paper with the same Pentel Food Attach pen. for my pen pals, and this is a pen pal that I have been knowing for years, but on my pen pals, on the letters, I usually write about how my life is, especially if we are not talking on a daily basis. And you can also include the shows that you're watching, music that you're listening to, if you have any plans for vacation for this year, or things in your bucket list and things like that. I really like to ask my pen pals what they are doing this summer or what they did this summer, if they have plans for Halloween, because actually most of my pen pals do fun stuff for Halloween, so I'm always really intrigued to know what they're going to do this year and if they have any plans for Christmas or the holidays. And I ask these questions pretty in advance because this letter is going to reach Heather, and she lives in Norway, at like mid-September probably. So by the time that she replies to me, it's going to be like October, and at that time people already have plans for the months ahead. So I normally ask for things that are really far away right now, but when the person is going to write the letter back to me, is going to make more sense, if that makes sense. So I normally ask those things, and I also like to know what they had in their bucket list for the year, especially in this time of year. I think it's really interesting to see the bucket list that you had at the beginning of the year and what you have accomplished since then, and what things are left on your bucket list. My bucket list is a disaster this year, but I'm really happy of everything that I did for it. And yeah, I'm sharing with Heather everything that I did this year and my plans for the future, and asking her business questions and whatever. And yeah, that is going to be my letter for Heather. So once I finished with her letter, and I always write my letters late at night, like 2 or 3 in a row, just because it saves me time and I can get like all of my pen pals with updates at the same time. So I don't write the pen pal on video, I write it later on in the day when I'm more relaxed. And now I'm going to do a paper where I'm going to include some questions for her, things for her to check out, and a space for the goodies that I'm going to send her. So I actually took this paper from an A5 notebook therapy notebook, and I ripped up the page and I just folded it in half to make like a little booklet. And I'm decorating the front part with some stickers just to make it pretty. And this is going to include everything that is last for her letter. I added some stickers to the cover of this little booklet, and I wrote papers and goodies with the same brush pen. And I really like to do the little frame around everything. I think it ties everything really well together. So I'm definitely going to make more DIYs like this for my pen pals. I used to just send them loose papers inside the envelope, but I feel like having a little booklet with everything that I'm sending them, it adds touch and personality to my letter to them. So for the booklet, I'm going to have this big notepad sticker on the left side that I'm going to glue later from Stationery Pal to just write the things that I want her to check out. And these are things that I've been watching and reading and listening to recently that I think she would like. So I'm going to have that section for that. The middle section is going to be for any questions that I want to send her, and the right portion is going to be for any goodies that I'm going to send to Heather. I always have fun creating these papers for my pen pals because they send me things that I have been checking out and that I might like if I check them out, and I can also give them recommendations of things that I've been enjoying for the last couple of months and see if they will enjoy them as well, or if we have something that we both like in common. And so for Heather, I am recommending her some movies that we watch recently. We recently watched Thanksgiving, and I think it's a horror movie that it's a bit far-fetched, but it's actually good. We really like the murder mystery around it and how it developed throughout the movie. I think it was really great, and the deaths were also really gory, which is something that we enjoy. I am also recommending her some TV shows, and I've been watching Shameless, and I finished Young Sheldon, and I'm currently rewatching Only Murders in the Building because it's going to come out with the 4th season in a week or 2, so I'm really excited for that. So I'm rewatching that show again because it's really good. And I'm also recommending some bands that I've been listening to, and it's mostly the Technicolors because I really like that band. And I also wanted to recommend her some other miscellaneous things like books and animes that we have watching. So if she hadn't checked out any of these things, she might enjoy 1 or 2 of these from the list. You can mention all of these things on the letter, but I wanted to have a separate paper for it, so I just made this one. And then I just glue it down to the left side of that big paper, and it turned out super cute. And a fun fact about my kitten, she's 4 months old. Her name is Kitty, and she loves washi tapes. She basically loves everything that moves because she's a little baby. So every time that I'm creating something with washi tapes, she always comes into my desk to play around with them. And I have lost a couple of washi tapes already just because she starts playing with them and I can't find them anywhere. So that has been a little problem, but it's a cute problem, so that's okay. But this is my cat here while I'm filming my letter to Heather. Heather, if you're watching this and if you have some cat hair in your letter, it's from Kitty. So now I'm preparing all the goodies that I'm sending to Heather, and because I like to send washi tape samples to my pen pals, I'm creating a little washi tape sample for her with some washi tape that I think she will enjoy, but it also match her pen pal letter. This is something that I really love to do. I love to match stationery with the letter that I'm making to my pen pals, so that's everything that I included in that. I included some post-it notes and ephemera, different stickers, this big washi tape sample, and I hope she enjoys it. And I'm just gluing the little plastic bag on the little booklet so it doesn't come out of place when she opens the envelope. And this is everything that I'm including in Heather's letter. I'm going to include the envelope, obviously, the letter paper, the booklet with the checkout section, the questions paper, and the goodie bag. And I'm also sending her some papers that match the floral and pink stationery grab bags from my shop, because these are papers that she might use on her creations and bullet journal, so I'm really excited to see what she creates with them. And as a bonus, because I love Hedda a lot, I'm sending her my autumn quotes sticker sheets in brown. These are the new edition on my shop, and I just think she will like to use them on her bullet journal, especially like for September or October. I think she will love these sticker sheets, and they are available on my shop both in physical and digital version and in a sticker pack with like sticker flakes, so you don't have to cut them up. They are just stickers in a little bag, and these are the new additions on my shop. So if you watched it until this point, don't forget to check out my shop for the discount. Use code PINKPENPAL for 20% off on the second item that you buy if you buy a product that has pink in it. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys!